Wonder if we can pull one and leave the other one over there, maybe? Okay, he died very quickly. You've got a shotgun, which is not good. There's the other guy. You're going to be hustled by the wolf. Okay, let's try and get another... Right, you're down. The wolf was going after him, though. Oh, crap. Alright, one shot on you. You're down. Are we good? Another beautiful sunrise in Subsistence. We are still in the month of July. It's 21 degrees for so early in the morning. That's quite warm. We have a chicken. Have you got an egg for me? Hopefully soon. Level 5 chicken. Halfway towards being ready. Yes, sun is rising. Look at that. How beautiful. We do have some rogues over on the other side of the lake. Just over there, over the pond. They were fighting something overnight. And I had a look at the map overnight as well. By the very small hunter base, they're camped right on the kind of border of the edge of the map. And then there are some... I think there's a plane crash as well. Actually, we can take a quick look. So here are the medium hunters in the birch forest. Here's the rogue camp I was talking about, right on the border. And there's the small camp. We have the fortress here. And then we have a plane crash. And we ran through here the other day on the way to our base, our original base. We ran around this way. And here's our original base. And we have another camp, if I can remember where it was. Here. So we've got quite a few rogues dotted around the map. But yeah, a plane crash, which could be interesting to go and get. That is where the cougar spawn is, sort of spawns around here. We should have a platform on one of these rocks, I think. Difficult to see, I guess. Is it further over this way? Where's that archway? Or am I thinking of a different place? Oh, right, okay. There's the archway. We've got a platform around here, definitely for the cougar. I just don't remember exactly where. But yeah, we could go and get that plane crash. Anyway, I'm in nice and early because we may have a solution to our weird elevator issue. Let's go and see if this actually turns out to be the solution or not. I wanted to test it all live with you. I haven't touched the elevator since the last time we were in. By the way, I have the generator on. I'm trying to keep up with the power. I'd like to get that back up to max if I can. But I've also been doing a lot of refining. And I have some materials here for me to make another lockpick. We've already got 3. But I think I'm going to take advantage of the mass. And we've been refining an awful lot of lithium and silicon. And the wonderful news is that we have decent amounts of both. I need to go on another pearl run. And maybe make some more circuit boards. But for now, let's make this lockpick. And then the power mass can just carry on coming back. Generating back up. So, I've got no materials, nothing on me. Let's go and have a look at this elevator. Am I hungry? I'm okay for the moment. So, one suggestion was that the problem could be this door. And it might be too close to the cradle. And the cradle could be looking to see whether there's a wall here or a floor. Because, of course, we all know that a floor without a wall, it counts as a landing. But with the door closed, and this makes sense, we're yet to test it. With the door closed, game thinks this is a solid wall with no exit. With the door open, it sees it as an exit. So, first of all, we're going to try it with the door open. We're going to go to the top of the elevator, walk off the platform, walk back on the platform, and see if we can return down to ground level, because that is what we haven't been able to do. So let's give this a try. Fingers crossed, everyone. This looks so nice. Okay, well, we know... I'm just going to show you. I haven't walked off this platform. We know that works because we were doing that yesterday. We know it works if you don't leave the platform. So the real test will be if I walk off this platform, just around the back, for example. Oh, there's a bear. Okay. And then back on again. Will I be able to use the down? Yes! I think we have our answer. I think we have our answer. We have our solution. So I need to leave the door open. The game is looking. The elevator, the logic is there a valid exit at this floor level? So if I close this now, and we do the same test again. Oh my god. So just to prove, yeah, that is the issue. It sees that door as a closed exit or no exit and will not let you use the elevator. Nice and simple. No building changes needed or anything. Now, this could also mean that I could possibly move the elevator track down, and honestly I think I would like to try that because I don't like the look of this thing up here and I don't need it to go any higher than it is. So I think we'll spin it around because we know we need it. Oh no, that way is it? Oh, let me do it again. I'm a bit worried about this bear behind me. No, he's moved off. Okay, we're good. I would like this to be overlapped. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we push that away from us so that we can get it to snap. Oh, now I moved the platform down below, didn't I? Okay, so I can't do that. Underneath here, we had a platform that connected at the half floor. So I would need to put that back if I want to change that. Let's just double confirm that again. Yep. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to run down back to the base. It's a lovely suggestion. I should give credit, actually. And I had a lovely conversation with this person. Jaws Gaming R9. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch through the video all the way through, see what I did, recognise the pattern, and take time to comment. We had a lovely time chatting through the issue. It was something that they'd experienced themselves in their co-op game, I think they mentioned, with a friend of theirs. And yeah, they took the time to drop a comment, and that seems to be the solution. Yeah, so big shout out to Jaws Gaming. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that fixed it. That's a real cool solution. I just need to leave the door open or move the door out of the way, which is possibly what we'll do. Anyway, for now, let's get back inside. Open the door and just confirm that is the issue. I want the egg from here. That's really cool, isn't it? Makes sense, I guess. Logic, you know. But there are no instructions on, you know, here are the limitations for building. Here are the rules around building. this item. You need a valid exit kind of thing. But now we know, so that's good. So let me eat something. And we'll have a tomato. Possibly a second tomato. No, we'll have berry. I'm going to drink some water. Now, do we take all our gear and go and try and take on those pilots? I think we could. Shotgun. Rifle. Shotgun. Rifle. Let me split those in half. Yeah, we'll take a few extras and let's take those too. Alright, let's do some reloading. So that has slugs in. This needs this ammo changing. And reloading. So we'll drop that away. And this one also needs the ammo type changing. And dropping that away. And health-wise, I think we're good. I might take another stack of bandages. I might take a strength boost. Maybe an adrenaline patch. That's pretty good. We've got all of our lockpicks. Actually, I did not pick this one up. Do we want to carry them all with us in case we die? I'm hoping not to die. Let's just say that. We're good for food. We're good for water. Got lots of ammo, lots of health. Maybe one more pickaxe. Oh, crumbs. I need to make 2 planks. And what do we need for this pick? 4 scrap. Oh, you think I would know the recipe, but crafting from crates now means I don't need to remember. Alright. Let's see if this is all good. And let's put some fuel in here. Right, that's good. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Alright, we should be able to make our pick now. Crafts, perfect. Fire looks okay. Chicken's fine. I've got a lot of things running right now. That's only got 11. That's got 60. This is not going to keep up if we're not careful. So out here I have the mining drills running. I just wanted to get a little bit more iron on the go. And a bit of water. We'll turn those on when we come back. Right, I think we're good to go. I'm so glad we got to the bottom of that issue. Thanks again, Jaws Gaming. Really appreciate you taking the time to comment. That was really helpful. And a fun discussion to have as well. Alright, let's go. I think we are going to head over and see about taking out these pilots. We've got to be careful, though, as I say, there are some rogues around this morning. We'll put this on our belt. I should have just taken some cheap ammunition, maybe. We've got to find somewhere good to target these hunters from. Might pick up a bit of wood while we're running. Yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way. We've got a time limit, of course. Hopefully these guys don't despawn. Somebody's walking around close by. See, I'd rather not get into 2 battles if I can. Let's just keep it to the pilots themselves, shall we? That really did sound like it was up there on the left. It could be a hunter returning from fishing, maybe. There's a wolf up there. Gonna just run here, I reckon. I've got all those lockpicks on me. I really don't want to die. Should have maybe kept a few of them at home. There's a bear. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way and round. That will delay the bear a little bit. And we want to make good time over to this plane crash. Last thing you want to do is turn up at the end of the day, so I want to make sure we've got plenty of time. Yikes. Alright, Piggy, I hear you. Bugger off. It might be that we get there and decide not to take these guys on. Depends on the lay of the land, honestly. If we can get a good shot on them, somewhere safe to stand, draw them towards us, take them out without too much problem, or too many problems, then that's all good. I'll take that berry. I'll grab that wood. But if it's a difficult spot and there's no good cover and they're all running around everywhere, then we might leave it. We'll see. There's the flames in the distance, do you see? Through the trees. Now, where is going to be a good place to climb up and get a good vantage point on these guys? Maybe this rock in front of us? That's pretty close to the hunters. Maybe this rock up here, but we would be close then to the cougar. That's the only issue. Alright, we're going to crouch here. I'm going to be really, really careful. This is not much cover at all. That one might be better. Yeah, we're very exposed here. Not much good cover. There's a bear there. Alright, let's walk around here. We want something in front of us that we can dip down behind. That's what we need. We're going to have to probably take this wolf out here. Let me possibly... Oh god. Alright. Let me see. Where are you? I saw your health bar. Yeah, there's a bit of cover here. It's not great. This is leaving me very exposed. Yeah, I'm in full view here. If I wanted to use this point. They could come and stand here. We could really get ourselves into some trouble. Yeah, I guess I could fall down there a little bit. Alright, well, I am not feeling good about this, I have to say. I am crouched. Wonder if we can pull one and leave the other one over there, maybe? Okay, he died very quickly. You've got a shotgun, which is not good. There's the other guy. You're going to be hustled by the wolf. Okay, let's try and get another... Right, you're down. The wolf was going after him, though. Oh, crap. Alright, one shot on you. You're down. Are we good? I think the wolf did some good work for me there. Alright, let's get maybe the shotgun here. He's down too. I think we're good. Yeah, that actually went a lot better than I expected. Okay. Right, let's get the bags. That's the most important thing. I'll have that, please. Can I remember where these bags were? Not really. Let me be careful. I would really like there to be a different colour for these hunter bags. They're so difficult to see sometimes. I really do struggle with the white. Are you? No, I thought there was another hunter there. Alright, we'll grab the bag. Good. Right, okay. Main thing we're looking for now then are the 2 crates. Thank goodness we don't burn to death in the fire here. Alright, we'll use this. We'll grab the pick. Right, let's see what we get out of the crate. Good amount of ammo. Empty space, which was weird. Oh, nice. Yeah, loving the ammo. That's the main reason I come after these things. Right, let's hit this up for the scrap and we'll get out of here. That was fun. Not a great place to take them on though. Really wasn't a very safe place. Not very comfortable at all. But it worked out in the end. That's all that matters. We're coming away with a bunch more ammo. And we really didn't use too much. I think I missed maybe 1 shot and I wasted a incendiary round on the wolf. Got some repairs to do on the lever action rifle now, of course. Don't think there's much of this plain left to harvest. This weather is not very good. Right, we'll grab this. Alright, anything else? That's disappeared. Just the flamey wreckage left. Yep, that'll crumble. I think we can hit this up. This is so strange. Let's sort of get a screenshot of that, shall we? Right, I've used that pick. I've got another one here I want to use. Got a couple of hits left on this. This one's going to break too. There we go. Let's put that back in our inventory and swap over to that one. And yeah, I reckon that is us done. Yeah, that was awesome. I really wasn't sure about that position on the rock, but it turned out okay, and the wolf was a brilliant help. The wolf carcass has gone, but for me the most important thing there was the loot, so not at all upset about that. Ooh, bear. Let's go this way, shall we? And we'll try and pick up a few logs on the way back. Maybe look for a lock crate now. I really wasn't focusing on what I was running past at the beginning there. I really just wanted to get to the crash site. We could use our stamina boost. Let's have a look. Are we hungry? We are a bit hungry. Yeah, let's use the stamina boost. And then we know we have absolutely no issues in running home. Look how much faster you loot with the strength boost as well, and the stamina boost engaged. They're worth making, those packs, definitely. Nice. Got my protein bar back that I used. Yeah, we could go back this way because we know there will be a chance up here for a lock crate spawn. Yeah, okay, wolf. Okay, bear. We know up here should be clear of the cougar because we ran through here earlier. That's always a complication. I heard another bear, but I also saw this crate, and there's another crate there. There's the platform I was talking about over there. Right, we'll grab that. And where was that other bag? Here. In case you were wondering, it was the little bit of copper that was down there in the bowl, as I call it, that I spotted that gave me that little glint of that kind of cougar colour almost, just very quickly in the corner of my eye. But it turns out the cougar wasn't there, must be up in the snow line. No, in fact it is there. Always good to know where it is. There is the fortress. Let's see if we can find a lock crate on the way back, shall we? Okay, nothing here. We really want to have a look in this area. There's a bag, but it's next to a wolf. Let's have a look around here. We've avoided that bear. We'll get this. Okay, not very interesting loot. Couple of bears over there. We still got stamina, engaged. Grab that scrap. Alright, nothing much going on. There is an ammo bag right up there. And we know that there's a set of rogues down in that area. So I think for the moment I am probably going to run up here. Let's see if the cougar's nearby. Bag on top of those rocks. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, makes it much easier. I can actually listen. Listen out for the growls. Nothing so far. Now the lock crate can spawn up there as well, but I very rarely bother going up there. Alright, so yeah, nothing on the way home, but we've got 4 lockpicks for our next trip out, our next adventure. We got a bit of wood, I think, 20, yeah, that'll fill the fire up. We do need to start gathering more wood again. Did I leave the door open for the elevator? Can we use it to head down? I wonder. Shall we go and see? We are going to move that door out and away from the exit of the elevator cradle. Give ourselves just a little, almost like a little lobby to walk into, I think. Let's see if I did. I don't know if I did. Okay. Let's see. Nope, I did not leave the door open. Okay. Well, it wouldn't work. That is to say, we'll see when we get back down whether the door is open or not. I'm going to jump off here and run back to base because it's getting dark and I want to get inside. Pretty good loot run. Let's see, is the door open? Level 7 chicken now. Did you leave me some eggs? You did. I've got no inventory space. Put some lights on, top the fire up. Let's have a quick look. Did I leave the door open? Nope. So confirmed, yeah. That's awesome. I'm so glad we got to the bottom of it. And I don't need to do a massive, you know, move this, move that job. I can just carry on using it as it is now. Just leave the door open if I remember. That is something I'm going to have to start trying to remember. Right, okay. Let's get the food put away. I should grab those eggs. And we'll swap our weapons back over again. And power is looking good. Is looking good. We need some steak, some raw steak, and we can make steak and eggs. We've got some health to put away. We've got lots of stuff to put away upstairs. A bit of ammo to swap. Yeah, five. I must have got a lockpick from that crate. We've got 5 lockpicks now. Oh, that's sweet. That is cool. Right, so we've got an extra stack there. We've got those to go upstairs as well. Let's have a look at ammo. We will swap that over for that. The shotgun for our other shotgun. This for the rifle. We'll put that away there. We'll swap that for that. And then we need to unload this. And then swap that for this. Plus, I don't know, maybe half of these. Let's do a reload and we'll see what it feels like. We've got 1 space. We can't put any more slugs. That's amazing. Well, that needs reloading as well. Can I reload the weapon? I think I've got to put it in my hotbar to reload it. Alright, so that's good to go if we get raided and we want to use a lever action rifle. So we've got you, we've got this. Alright, so you are full. You are full. This needs swapping to the other ammo and reloading. Right, good. And the pistol we haven't used for ages anyway. That's a decent amount to carry with me. I've got no room to put any of this extra ammo with me, so looks like we're keeping sort of 30 on our person. We do have a grenade to put away. 2 grenades as well. And 1 more of these again. That's awesome. These are so good for outside the base. Especially if you don't have to make them. Alright, so we've got a light here now. By the way, I was also told that these BCU base extenders are blue if they're connected correctly, I think, and red if they're not. Ooh. I think that was a new subscriber. Welcome. Yeah, they're blue if it's connected correctly within the sphere of the other spheres. And red if they're not. Now, that one was a waste that I put up there. This probably was okay. I wasn't aware of that indication at the time. I still think the whole thing could be easier. A little easier. But anyway, we've worked it out now. And maybe we could extend or create some kind of workshop level that we get off at that point, or something halfway up. Who knows? We've got options now. I'm not too worried about that. So we've got 3 extra stacks of bandages on the way. We've got another 2 downstairs, 1 on us, so we're really good for health items right now. Extra ammo then. I guess we're going to make a pile there. Yikes. Yeah, we'll just start doing some hunting, I think. So I'll leave that door open. Let's turn that light off for now. We could pull the elevator down, actually. So that's all good to go. That was so much fun in the end. I was very confused for the longest time. Yeah, so much fun figuring it out and testing the theory, and yeah, that was absolutely spot on. Again, thank you, Jaws Gaming. Right, let's put this stuff away. We're still working on that silicon. We've got obsidian, sorry. We've got an awful lot of that, but it looks like we're out of the others. Yeah, we've got 87 silicon now and 64 lithium. We should go over to our mining outpost and move the other mining drill back into the position to scoop up some lithium, I think. We'll do that in the morning when we've got some daylight. I'm going to leave this refining. Oh, I should show you what I did upstairs as well. Fire, are you good? You're good. Chicken, do you have food? Kind of. We've got some tomatoes here we can harvest. And what do we have in here? Carrots. We need to bring down some carrot seeds. There we go. I'm going to feed the chicken again. Carrots. This is my preferred food. I'll give you some water as well. Yep, let's fill up. You've got 1 canteen on me, but it'll be okay. Perfect. We'll use the boot. Gather that water. Let's have a look in here. We need 3 carrot seeds. Still got fertilizer. This one needs some water. This one not so much. Wonder why that is. Look at the wood that's just appeared here. Okay, carrot seeds. May as well drop the fertilizer in there. And we'll get that cooking. I've got some more ash there. We'll drop that in there as well. Carrots away. We need something to eat. I think I'm going to have a roast chicken. Yep, that's filled us up nicely. So power-wise, how are we doing? Yeah, much better. This is still going. Oh yeah, upstairs I was going to show you. Let me turn this light off. Just so we're not wasting power. Level 7. Let's grab that wood. Yeah, elevator door is open. And we can top you up. Grab that. Grab that. Actually, let's dump the ash in here and then we'll bring carrots back with us. Alright, good. So all of that's taken care of. We need to refine this potassium. It might be nice to do that and use that for the garden. Okay, upstairs. I was going to show you this. And then we need to get out and maybe do a little run around for a lock crate. Or 2 maybe. So in here now, we have a stack of 200 copper, 200 iron, 200 zinc. So at any time, if we want to come up here and make any heavy bolts or mechanical parts, you know, we can get working on those without running up and down, bringing ingredients. We've got a good stack of white crystal, which is used for the heavy bolts. Heavy bolts, and the advanced mechanical parts take the black crystal, just 3 at a time, which is expensive, but we do have 63, so we've got a little bit to keep us going there. Those are almost ready to pick. So what I am probably going to do with this setup here, rather than leave the door open the whole time, I would like to build a little canopy over the door. Haven't exactly got the parts that I was hoping. No. I would like a half one of these, just like a small peak. Because what I will probably end up doing is moving this door. I'll show you very quickly. Moving the door to about halfway. I don't want to put it there because that's too much space. But halfway, actually that is fine because that is a half building piece, isn't it? And we'll grab this, for example, and put it in here. I like the way it leaves it open. And we'll move this now. And we'll just put it somewhere under here, maybe. There we go. But I will need a glass half wall, another glass half wall, and then something just on the top there, just to close that in. We could do it with wood, but I think it will be nicer to have a bit of glass there. Yeah, so I think we'll work on that. So we can go and get some sandstone, or we can go looking for lock crates. Let's go and get some food. We've got 5 lockpicks on us. Let's go and see what we can get. So we're good for food and water. I'll grab 1 more berry water. We've got 4 protein bars. We shouldn't. Oh, we've got that bug again. Berry water's stuck on the screen now. All right. Let's save game. Exit to menu. And we'll load back in. Hopefully it'll let me load back in. Profile 2, there we go. I haven't exited the game. I'm just closing a profile and loading a new one. We might get a crash to desktop here. Nope, it's worked. We're good. Right, lovely. So that's got rid of that bug. Yeah, we've got everything we need. Let's go and see if we can find a lock crate. I might want to run that way, and well, I guess we could check a little closer to home. I've got this on me. I think we're going to place this down. I don't think I'm being precious about these. I'm just placing these all around. We've got a moose over there, actually. I think we could probably put that one maybe there. Alright, so let's get moving. Oh, did I bring any more lockpicks with me? Not lockpicks, pickaxes, no. Have to make that one last. Maybe we can find enough materials on the way. Alright, so first of all then, we're going to look over here. He's quite far away from his base. Yeah, I'm not feeling that way. Let's go this way then. And we'll kind of just run through to the valley and go and take a look over there. That'll be fun. Nice run over that way. We've done so many runs up in that direction. near the fortress. I think it's time to mix things up and head this way for a change. And if we can, we need to get some sandstone or some glass panels in a lock crate. And then we'll get working on some more walls. But it's going to take quite a bit of sandstone, so that's going to be a bit more of a long-term project. I don't know if you can use the mining drills to mine for sandstone, or whether that's an exclusive resource to the water. It could be just a lake resource. I'll have a look when we get back. I don't really remember. Normal crate with a bear. Ooh, a building crate. Okay, I'll take the electrical component. Pretty happy to pick that up. The bear's walked off quite a way, hasn't he? Okay, just checking down here. Might go this way around, actually. So we're not far from our mining base. It's just down the coast over there. We will head there in the next couple of days and move that mining drill. Back into position so we get the other resource again. That really has worked out. That was a lot of work to set that place up. But now it's there, it really is so useful. Especially with the cable car. Just being able to take that, whatever the weather, whatever the time of day. You know, you can just travel there, pick up the resources and come back home again. No encounters to worry about. Really, you don't even need to interact with anything, which is pretty cool. So while we're running around here, should I say, we need to be looking for the lock crate, hunters, because they could be around here. What is that? That's a fern. There's a bag here though. There's a bag over there, or a box, a crate. So we've kind of walked around all the animals, really. There's a bag down there. I'm going to go for it. And then hopefully we can walk back to that other box over there. Because the bear appears to be walking off. No, he's walking back. This one has a wolf nearby, but he's facing the other way. They're very easy to take out, of course, but honestly, if I can do it without, I kind of like the challenge of that. Because we could be killing everything on the map right now. We've got so much ammo. But I just love trying to figure it out without. It reminds me very much of the early game. Trying to dodge all the animals and make your way through. There's no real stealth in the game, but if you're careful and crouch and walk slowly and listen, you can kind of sneak by things. Which is kind of fun. So we're making our way towards the arch now. But there is a wolf in the way, so maybe go this way and get a bit of a view down. Okay, we're good. 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 Right, okay. This is the area we want to be in. So we have an ammo crate. We've got some more wood. Let me just have a sip of water, bear with me. Ah, that's better. Okay, another one of these. These have been pretty good today. I think quite a few of them. 3 electrical parts. I'd like a few more though. I saw that animal behind me. Wolf, okay. Just checking around these rocks again. We know that they can spawn the lock crates around these rock formations. We've got a strawberry. I'm not seeing a locked crate in this area. I'll go and grab the strawberry and we'll move on. How are we doing for time? About midday. I'm going to grab this wood. I've got a deer down there. Oh, another bit of wood. Okay, good. I might start making some planks. Don't often bother with crafting on the go. You really should. You should get into the habit of picking up stuff, crafting what you can, moving on. And here's our lock crate we've been looking for. Awesome. Right, we've got 5 lockpicks. Let's see what we get. I'm looking for window glass, please. Nope. But we did get this, and we got 3 of those and a little bit of ammo, which is alright. Okay, 4 lockpicks left. Let's go and see what else we can find. Ah. Let's go this way then. This is the way we came up. Avoiding that bear, of course. So we're going to run down into the valley now. I'll go this side because there can be spawns, animal spawns over there. Alright, so next location, rarely, can be on here. I've seen them on this path, lock crates that is. And up on the side of the hill there. Nothing right now. Loads of wood. Lots of resources dropped by the look of it. Look at all that down there. I think we have to go for it. There is some wood up there too. Got a wolf there. Not hearing any hunters or anything. I'm going to go for the wood. Wood, please. Wood, please. Look at this. This is awesome. We'll get this bag. Feathers, boo. Right, we need food by the look of it. Alright, that'll do. Another bag. I'm warm, which means I will be getting thirsty. We'll have just our normal water, that's fine. I could take an item or 2 of clothing off just to help with the temperatures, but I think we'll just manage it with water. I've got a couple of berry waters on me if we need to replenish our hydration levels. And let's go this way. I definitely have better luck looking for lock crates over there. There are some down here in the valley. But I very rarely come all this way just to check down there unless I'm actually built nearby. Can get them around the water, around the lake down here. I guess we could go and look quickly while we're running over that way. There's so many wolves over in that direction. Amazing. Grab the fruits and vegetables if we can. Right, we've got a bear. I think I can get probably this without him bothering me. Yeah. Okay, so around here is the usual place that I find stuff. In this kind of grassland in front of me, on the path, usually through here too. There'll usually be one just sitting there in the middle of the path. But sometimes in the grass on the sides here. So worth a slight detour. I'm going to do a bit of a zigzag. Alright, well we've got a building crate over here. Loads of nails. A brilliant nail day. If we were looking for nails. I'm going to go up onto this high ground here. Just a little bit. So I can check on both sides. There's a bit of a ridge that runs along here. And it gives you a really good vantage point over the landscape. Alright, we'll grab the wood. I'm not hearing any hunter sounds. Any rogue sounds. I am expecting to run into a rogue camp, I've got to be honest. Oh, that was such a good little crate. Totally worth the run over here when you know just how difficult I've found. The difficulties I've had finding those things. It's amazing. That's a really nice find. Right, we're going to do the usual of checking over here for the lock crates. Oh gosh, that scared me. As we always do. Over by Ore Rock. I'm not seeing anything there. Ammo bag, wolf. Nothing there. Okay, on here. I left the ammo bag. I mean, I've got so much ammo. Alright, that's another good one. I'll take one of those crates with a electrical component in any day. Even if there's not much else in it. That is so good. Right, we'll have a berry water. We're good for everything else. I'll have a protein bar. Okay, now this is where we need to start really scanning around. It's been such a long time since I found a lock crate down here. I keep coming back and just not spotting anything. Wrong time of day. It's actually a really good time of day now. I tend to find a lot of the lock crates in the afternoon. Ah, there's a lock crate. You see it over there? I think that's one. Here? Yeah. Right, number 2. Lock crate number 2. Glass panes, please. 4. Okay. That'll get us part way. That was pretty good for iron. We're good for food and water, so that's good. We've got 3 lock crates, lock crate keys, lock picks left. Let's see if we can find another couple on the way home. It's going to get dark, I think, on the way back, so we need to really get a move on. Did I bring adrenaline? I did. That's good of me. Good job, me. I love that we've got that elevator situation fixed now. That is such a relief. It's quite an investment to build all of that and then for it to not work. I mean, now that I know that that's what the logic is, it makes sense. The game needs to know there's a valid exit. But it also ought to understand that a doorway with a door is a valid exit, I think. I think that's maybe just an oversight. Okay, we've got a wolf there. I want to look up around those rocks up there, but few animals in the way. So we'll kind of just wander this way and see how we get on. Yeah, we're losing the light, but not too bad. Should have plenty of time left to check around up here. This has been really, really good day all round. Very interesting. Productive. Alright, so again, checking on the side of the slopes here is always a good option. Are we going to find crate number 3? Rogue. Okay, rogue. Well, we know where the rogues are now. So, we will go this side. There's a bear. Plenty of areas still left to search. Still heading in the same direction, but just a slight detour. Okay. Yeah, what's your problem, wolf? Nowhere near you. Alright, so we're back here again. We'll have another look around this area for a locked crate. It's been days. It's been a long time since we found one here. Let's see if we can get lucky. So that's the wolf behind me. That is growling. That one over there, I think. Let's go and have a look over here. We can figure out where the cougar is. We can have a bit of a closer look in this area. Be a little bit more thorough. Okay, rabbit. Oh, give me a lock crate. Somewhere here, please. No? Maybe we should go up behind there. Let's just check down here. Where is the cougar? Ah, there. So we could go up there and look for a lock crate. Not seeing anything down here. What is that? That's a bear. Okay, let's go this way quickly. Do you know what? I would like to use my elevator in the day. Let's head home. We've got a lot of loot. We've got 3 lockpicks left, which we can definitely use tomorrow. And we'll go on another loot run, probably over in the other direction. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it, to... There's a bear down there. It would be nice to see the elevator in action in the daytime. Use it for what it's actually for. Heading down after a long day out looting. I'll grab this. Okay, there's a wolf somewhere. Let's get that out just in case. Oh, I'll have that, I'll have that, and then I'm gonna run. Yeah, I got a bit close to that bear there. And a wolf, okay. They're all coming this way. The nice thing about the elevator platform that we've got at the top is there's an awful lot of room to just run up onto. And if you've got a wolf following you, then that's a real benefit. I do need to put some railings around for the bears that follow, because if I can duck in to a gap between some railings, the bear is likely to get stuck. Alright, so let's try this out. So we're here. There's no elevator. Let's call it. Yeah, really successful day. Let's see if this works now. Oh my goodness, yeah. That was the issue. Oh, my light! Goodness, I'm gonna have to move this. And I really do like the idea of it being within easy grabbing distance of the door. The roof piece that I want to put in, I was really hoping for something a bit smaller than that. We could put wood on for the moment. How much are the plain glass walls, half walls? 3. We can make 1. Yeah, we'll go and make 1. And then we're going to have to go and do some diving. I want the glass walls at the sides. Maybe we'll make a wooden roof as well. That is a half piece. We could put a glass ceiling instead here. But I like the idea of it being like a slope. We've only got that, and that would go like right up, wouldn't it? I'd have to put it at that point where that is there. This needs 6. I wonder if we'll get any new build pieces in the next update, and it might be worth waiting for. For now, I think I'll put that on. We can craft from here? I've got those parts on me. I understand, okay. So I want to make one of those. If I had 1 piece of adhesive, I would be able to craft that right now. That's amazing. Yeah, let's just put a roof on for now, and we'll replace it with a glass roof in time. Okay, so swap that for that. Let's put this in place. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's still nice and airy because of the way that it builds it with the this headroom in. Yeah, so we just need 2 glass windows either side there and there. Cool. And I can actually close that up now because we've got that gap. Nice. I'm gonna go make my glass panel. Get that light on. Oh, we should check the chicken because there should be some eggs. 2 eggs. You've got plenty of food and water. Keep stocking up on these eggs. Fruits. Yeah, pop that away. We'll have a steak. How are we doing for power? Yeah, nearly max. That's really good. Let's keep that going, I guess. Oh, we got some of this as well. Okay, and pop that away. In here, we have some boards. 15 of those electrical components. My goodness. I've never had this much, I'm sure. Oh, we should check on that. 3 of those is nice, I've got to say. Okay, let's do the glass wall. And then we'll put the glass panel in there. We need 4 of these for one of those, don't we? So we need 2 more pieces of sandstone. And we can make the last glass panel that we need. I do need some seeds, I think I needed from upstairs. Yep, good, good. Yep, this is all looking nice. So happy with the amount of power. 3 lockpicks. Level 9 chicken. And yeah, you're good for food and water. Let's use this potassium on the plant bed. Look at how much that fills that up. It's amazing. We want water. Drop 1 in each. I'm not going to fill it up completely. That'll be good enough. We can grab this and put that back on actually now. We want some iron. I'll grab the water. Get that cooking. Oh, my goodness, that almost went out. Yikes, okay. And when that's done, we'll drop the iron in and that'll be good to go. Berry water out of this. We'll put 2 of those away. And we've almost got a chicken to harvest. Got no room for ammo. Amazing. Okay, well I think that is a very good place to leave this episode. Thank you again so much to Jaws Gaming for just getting in the comments and helping out. And everyone who made comments, thank you. I really do appreciate you taking the time. Mystery is solved. Make sure you have a valid exit, otherwise the elevator is going to think that your doorway with a closed door is a wall. Pretty simple solution, I guess, in the end. I want to box this in now. We'll get another one that side, and then this will be a little lobby. But yeah, mystery solved. That's where I'm going to leave this one. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.